Welcome back. The administration's push for green cars might cost you a lot more green. A new study commissioned by the National Auto Dealers Association saying the government's new fuel efficiency standards will spike car prices higher by nearly $3,000 per vehicle. And that group has an axe to grind and is not thrilled with the new rules. But neither is my next guest, and she's simply the car coach. She's Lauren Fix, and she joins me now. Lauren, what did you make of this new study?
Well, I agree with it. I mean, you're talking about prices of cars going up between $2,900 and $12,000. And who do you think is going to pay for all that? You are when you go to buy a new car.
Well, isn't the issue, too, that the reason why car prices are going up because people want more bells and whistles on their cars? In other words, what does that have to do with it as well?
Well, first off, there's a couple factors. When you want a car to get that much better fuel economy, it's got to come from someplace. It's going to be technology, and that technology is going to include alloys. It's going to be lighter weight materials, more plastics, more recycled components. And so all of that has to come from somewhere. All this technology, these 8-speed transmissions, someone has to pay for all this, and that's going to be you as a consumer. So what that means is those people that could have bought a car for maybe $10,000, you're going to raise your lowest price car, the entry point for a new car, to around $15,700. That's a lot of money, and a lot of people can't afford that. So what does that mean? Used car prices go up as well. So people are kind of in a catch-22, and it puts a lot of people, millions of people, with the inability to purchase a new car.
How much are used car prices going up because of this?
Well, they've gone up quite substantially already, partly because of the cost of gasoline. But the total percentage, obviously, this is all on speculation. We don't know. But there are some other factors. I think this administration only looks right in front of their noses and forgets to realize that, hey, what about all these companies that are going to be affected? If dealers aren't making sales, it's going to affect their profits. That could affect the people that they hire. That includes used car lots. And on the other end, what about filling stations? If gas prices are 54 miles to the gallon, filling stations are going to be less prevalent. And then in addition, they're going to lose revenues because the fuel economy is so high because they make their money off of gas taxes. So where are we going to get taxed next? Miles to the gallon? I mean, everything is getting taxed. At some point, they're going to lose revenues, and they have to compensate that from someplace.
You're right. You can't tax an electric vehicle car like you do with gas taxes, right? So there's talk of, assessing that tax at toll booths or per miles, driven. What's been the push on that trend?
Well, a lot of people that own hybrid cars really don't care because they figure they're not using any gas. But for the rest of us who don't own that, remember there's only a small percentage of people that actually have purchased hybrid cars, and last month it was only like 2%.
Okay.
It's not taking on, especially the very expensive hybrids, the BMW, the active hybrids, and the Lexus high-end cars. They're just not selling. People don't want them. It would take you 12 years or maybe a lifetime to recoup your money.
All right, Lauren, we got to leave it there. Sorry, we have a hard break coming up. Lauren Fix, the car coach, really appreciate it. Next up, Walt Disney.